Ohio Gaisamas. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Muhammad Sabian Rashif as the IR student of third semester in English for International Relation. So I will give a speech about the green politics for the final exam submission. Okay, what is the green politics? As its core, green politics advocates for sustainability, environmental justice, and preservation of the natural world. So it's basically on the side of the nature, and it calls that respect ecological boundaries, promote renewable energy, and doing so many things that can improve the environmental of the earth. In the context of IR, green politics is not just about limiting carbon emission or protecting forests, but it challenges the foundation of how we think about power, sovereignty, and security in a world where environmental factors are central to global stability. So the connection of environmental and the global politics is green politics highlights the inextricable link between the environment and IR. For the example, climate change, biodiversity loss, and degradation of natural resources. They affect everyone from the smallest island nation to the largest industrialized states. The consequences of environmental degradation can be seen in the form of rising sea levels, extreme weather, and displacement of vulnerable population. For instance, in a region where water scarcity is becoming an increasing challenge, conflicts over resources like rivers and etc. becoming more common because it presents a new unique challenge to international diplomacy. So as for the nation must not only navigate the complexities of the political rivalries, but also cooperate on environmental issues for the sake of regional and global stability. So, and the next is we're talking about the role of the international institutions like the WTO, World Health Organization, and etc. Multilateralism has never been more essential. Green politics requires global cooperation. International frameworks such as Paris Agreement and the climate change are examples of how countries have become together and tackle the environmental issues. So the nation, particularly the developed ones, often hesitate to make binding environmental commitment due to the economics and political costs involved. On the other hand, developing nations argue that they should not bear the same burden of responsibility. Given their limited historical contribution to the problems, thus achieving equity and fairness of the global environmental agreements. So the deal of the new green politics and economic transformation is this popularized by political movement in the United States and Europe envision a transition to the green economy, one that focuses on just not to environmental sustainability, but also on job creation, poverty reduction, and the transformation of industries that depend on fossil fuels. Internationally, this has profound implications for trade, investment, and the distribution of global wealth. So, the political dimension of the green politics also include a deep commitment to environmental justice. Climate change disproportionately affect marginalized communities, especially those in the global south, who have contributed the least to environmental degradation but are often the most vulnerable. Green politics call for fairness where economic development and environmental sustainability are balanced in a way that supports both the rich and the poor while reducing inequality. Finally, one of the most significant emerging areas of green politics in IR is the concept of the green security that no longer only refers to military threats but must also account for the environmental risks that can destabilize nations and regions. The impact of climate change, such as rising sea levels, food insecurity, and resources shortage, pose significant risks to the national security and global peace. As environmental stress increases, the likelihood of the conflict overseas grows. Also, in a conclusion, in the future of international relations lies in integrating green politics into the very fabric of global governance. The climate change or the climate crisis is not just an environmental issue. It is a political issue, an economic issue, and a human right issue. The decision we make today will shape the world for future generations. If we are met many challenges of the changing world, we must embrace the green political agenda with vigor and urgency, ensuring that sustainability of development, equity, and justice remain at the heart of our global discourse. We must commit to cooperation, to multilateralism, and shared responsibility. We must recognize that the health of our planet is the foundation of peace, security, and prosperity for all the nation. Only through collective action we can hope to safeguard our future. So, thank you for the attention to Mr. Sigit Purnomo and see you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.